Yo, welcome back to Nerds of the Core podcast, episode 11. Thank you so much for joining us and nerding out with us. I am your host, the one and only, and this is my co host, Charmander, today. And today, obviously, as always, we will bring you the anime, the movies, and the video games that we hear throughout the week, and we're here to talk about it, express our opinions, see what we think about it. And let's get on into it. Let's get it on. First things first that I wanted to bring up before we
Just
jump into any of
jump
the
into
three
dump.
is the fact that apparently on the 19th of January 2025, TikTok is shutting down. Is being banned in the US.
Well, I don't know if you saw it, but it got extended.
Oh, did it? No,
Yeah.
I did not see an extension.
It got extended 179 days or 279 days.
Oh,
Something
okay,
like
okay. 179 to 279 is way different.
that. Something like that.
Okay.
One of the two. But it got an extension on its
Okay.
life. But also like the fact that so obviously the whole ban thing
Mhm.
happening. A lot of people migrated to this
Another
one
one. Yeah,
called
there
Red-
was a
Red Book something.
red something.
Yeah.
It's a red background with white lettering. I can't remember what it is, but because
Mhm.
it's completely in kanji.
It's in Chinese.
Yeah.
Or it's a Chinese app.
Yeah,
but
it's
like,
another Chinese app.
but it's actually part of like whatever it is for China,
Mhm.
and it's like people were like, I like the fact that obviously the U.S. is banning this, where it's like spies or whatever,
Mhm.
and now everybody's going to an actual app that is owned by the
Straight up,
Chinese.
like
Yeah.
straight up,
Mhm.
like we're giving China our data.
Did you also see the CEO of said app also made a video?
Of the red one or the TikTok one?
No, the red one.
Nuh-uh.
He made a video saying like, oh, we welcome you all. Feel free. It's like any questions, feel free to ask me. It's like I speak both English and Chinese, so
Oh dang.
feel free. And some people are starting to realize that they're
The-
somewhat a little bit more stricter on
Mhm.
things that you can post,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's still similar to what TikTok is.
Yeah, because it is China. Like
Mhm.
China's very restrictive of their stuff. Very.
And someone had mentioned another app, and they're like, "Yeah, I literally opened up the apps, and all I saw was straight up people like barely wearing anything."
Yeah, I'm
It's like
pretty
five,
sure.
four, not the China, not Red Book or whatever it
Uh,
is, but this
Another
other
one.
one. Yeah,
It's like, yeah, I went to this corn website and it was just nothing but naked with people.
it's like, what do you expect? It's like, I came here to get my news and stuff.
Yo,
It's like,
some of
you're in the
those
wrong website.
it's so funny though. Those corn websites I've seen that they have like
Full
gaming
movies.
episodes. No, like gaming episodes. Like people post like Call of Duty episodes. I'm just like, hell yeah. And
I've
you know
also
what? Just to support you, I'm gonna watch.
I've also seen on memes anyway, like pictures
Mm.
of like, oh, you can watch the B movie or Shrek or something. Like somebody
the corn
uploaded it on
website?
there. Yeah, because it's like apparently there's just whatever.
Yeah, right. I mean,
It's pretty funny.
well, who are they
It,
to
it's pretty funny
care?
the fact that people get away
Yeah,
with that.
exactly.
But it's like it's a joke, but it's also funny that it's like, oh, so people can actually watch the thing.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
think
pretty
really funny. Cool. That leads us into our next big topics. So, anime. I know you're big on the anime. What you got for me this week?
I don't know if I mentioned some of the things last week.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Did I? Oh no, it was 4 days ago, so it's less than a week ago.
Yeah, because we
So,
upload. We don't upload in a week.
Mm-hmm.
I also realized that not too long ago. I was like, I say this episode. The podcast releases every week. It does not. It's actually one day less. So it's like every 6 days there's an episode.
Mm-hmm.
It's not every 7 days.
Well, for starters, this is more of a question just to like
For me,
make sure. Well, if I don't know if I mentioned it last week or not. The release date for Demon Slayer, the movie.
yes, you talked about it.
Yeah. What was the release date?
I don't remember. I
Okay.
barely listen to you.
Oh wow. Okay. I see how it is. But apparently it's so the movie's obviously releasing sometime this year, supposedly.
Yeah. There was a leak.
Yeah, it was a leak. It was
Mhm.
theater listings
Mhm.
or whatever it was. But there apparently rumors are that they're gonna be releasing a movie every 2 years for
Demon Slayer.
Mhm.
So we're gonna get one this year, and the next 2 years,
2
and
years
then
ago.
one more after that.
Mhm.
I don't like that.
I
But-
don't either. But at least they have like a window
Yeah,
instead of being
I'll be
like
46 when the last one comes out. No, I'm just kidding. Do you like that? Do you like it's like every 2 years?
for me it's whatever.
I see it as if you have them done, just release them yearly. Just boom, boom, boom. Why wait 2 years? Because 2 years, we're just gonna be. I mean, the hype's still gonna be there, but unless you're like, that's more money you have to pour into marketing to keep it alive. So
I
people
mean, they
are
don't
interested.
really do much with
They don't. But I'm
with
just
some
saying.
of the nerds.
And I love that people were talking about Mugen Train, how good that one did
Mhm.
in comparison to anything else. And
You
but then I'm
say-
like, yo, that was your first movie. You've had 3 movies in between there. It's like, how did they do? Not so good. I think
You say what movies?
the other 3
For
that they
Demon
had,
Slayer?
Demon Slayer, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't even call them movies. There's just like
I agree with you. I totally side
compilation
with you.
of episodes.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. But hey, it is what it is. And every 2 years, this seems kind of crazy.
You say a lot of marketing, but I don't remember a lot of marketing for Mugen Train.
The marketing for me for Mugen Train was the fact that everyone was talking about this movie coming out.
I know. I was.
That's not marketing; it's free marketing. But I'm just saying, like, I saw a lot of people talking about it when these other 3 movies were coming out. I
Mhm.
didn't see anything for it. You know why? Because those episodes had already came out, so no one really, unless you wanted to see the sneak peek to the second season, nobody really cared for it.
That's true. Yeah.
This is a reoccurring thing that we keep talking about on this podcast: is the fact that animes keep coming out with movies.
With compilation movies.
Yes,
Or
or like
yeah,
some kind of like, oh, these are the last things, sneak peek, like things like that. We keep talking about because they keep doing it. Stop doing it.
they just need to stop. Because I'm like, I don't want to go to theaters to rewatch it. To watch the same 3 episodes that I just watched not so long ago at home.
So that means you're not gonna go watch the Attack on Titan movie.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was listed for February 10th,
Mm.
and apparently it's gonna be one day only.
Yeah, no. I would to get the experience.
Am I like leaning back a lot? Like I feel like I'm like leaning back. Am I not straight? Am I straight up?
I mean, you're straight
Am I
up.
straight up?
What
What's
up?
up? What
So gonna cut.
up?
That was the Edgar haircut.
No, never.
What
Not for me.
was I gonna say? What were we talking about? I literally lost-
Movies. We were talking about
Movies.
movies. Attack on Titan,
Attack on
February
Titan.
10th.
It's like I would want to go watch it in theaters just to like how you. It's like
Mhm.
the experience of theaters, but I don't want to go if there's gonna be a lot of people.
You don't want the clapping reaction.
Yeah, I don't like that. Not at all. The minute I get there and if I see like a line, it's like no refund.
Interesting.
I
I
get a
don't
refund.
care.
I'd rather get a
I'm
refund.
okay with it. I like
Broly was an exception because I think we were invited for that. one.
Yes, we went as a friend group,
Yeah.
and we were at the very bottom, our very bottom
It's like
row,
this.
breaking our necks. So it's like we did it for our friends.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
That I wouldn't mind, but at the same time, I was like, people chill.
Daddy chill.
Daddy chill. So what the hell even is that? Such a great video.
Yeah.
On to the next one. Next topic was the obviously I mentioned Sakamoto Days came out.
We did jump from that to the anime movies, but I did want to ask. I totally forgot to ask. Do you care for the TikTok ban?
Yes and no.
How so?
I don't want to lose the liked videos I have.
Oh yeah, you go through them like every
Yeah, I
week.
go through them every now and then. Instead of going through my For You page, I'm mostly just going through the like videos.
Your like
most of the time, sometimes I'll see a video and I'm like, I don't know why I like this. I'm like, but like obviously I have favorited some of the people on there. I do follow on like other social medias. So say if it does happen, I'm following.
You're not
them.
losing them. You still follow them.
Because so there's some that I do enjoy their content, like the little skits that they do. So I'm like, oh, I want to keep following them.
Yeah.
So like they do have an Instagram. That's mostly it, really,
Yeah.
or a YouTube. But I'm mostly on Instagram because it's more of a short form.
Yeah.
Of content that I can digest.
Yeah, the ADHD,
Yeah,
stuff.
it's like oh.
Did you see that clip I sent you on Instagram?
Yeah,
about,
where
like,
they're counting
like
down
the,
every time
all
it
the all the
changes, like,
cuts of a
angles.
American cooking
Yeah,
show.
it's like 1, 2, 3.
one,
cut,
one,
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 one.
one. Like literally after every 1 second, there's another.
What movie
cut.
did we saw? And we were both like, why is there a lot of cuts in this?
I mean, it happens so many times. I mean, like, man, just chill out with the cuts. I mean, it doesn't affect me. I mean, I only recently got into TikTok because of Nurse of the Core.
Mhm.
I didn't have one. I think I made one before, didn't care for it, uninstalled it because I'm a guy who you can come up to conversate about literally anything, and I can hold that conversation. And I was like, okay, I've heard of TikTok. Let me jump on TikTok. Let me see what's going on. And just like the red or the other app is like, I just saw nothing but girls and or dance. It was like combination of girls and dancing. So it's like a combination of the two. And I was like, whatever. And uninstalled. And when we made Nurses Core, I made that. And we don't really post a lot on there. So if it does leave, we're not in that. We're not in that realm of it affecting us a lot. Maybe we'll just hop and do better on shorts
Instagram
and reels. And now hopefully after this, is your eye okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Your other eye's like slightly close.
Slowly closing.
Yeah. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. On those things, and also work on getting the Spotify, the not Google Podcast, YouTube Music, because it's on YouTube Music, so Google Podcast went too. and Apple Music, all those things is getting the podcast more out there, like working on going towards that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
But
Because
cool.
it's like, yeah, like you said, a lot of the content creators on there, they're like
Freaking out.
freaking out because like this is most of my audience, especially. But
Yeah, like, there's two people. I wish I knew his last name. Tony. I know it's his like actual name, but he makes a bunch of skits, and he's like
was
really.
it the one that I sent you about the when you had two-step verification on your Google, and he's like, "Who the heck are you?" It's like, "Gee, it's me."
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Gee,
that
it's
guy.
me.
There's another guy who there's just a bunch of people who I
Mhm.
like that make their content, and I'm like, they're like making like, hey, follow me on Pinterest, follow me
Yeah,
on
on Pinterest
LinkedIn,
on
all
this.
these things. It's like it's funny, but like for them, it does mean a bigger deal,
Mhm. Especially if they don't have a bigger audience. I mean, technically they would have a bigger audience all around, but obviously, being
But
able to
it's
transition from here to there.
it's all the people and the traffic you get from TikTok
Mhm.
to hopefully get to those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because again, it's short form ADHD. It's like,
Mhm.
yeah. Sometimes if I'm watching the video and it's taking too long for something, I'm like, eh.
Mhm.
But there's a few videos that are long that tend to
Are
get
long?
my attention. Are long?
One Piece.
One Piece. He's a fish fan.
Okay.
But
Now we just finished the movie topics. What
Mhm.
did you got? That was Demon
the
Slayer.
what?
That was Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
That was the
Demon
last
Slayer.
anime topic. Yeah.
Sakamoto Days came out
Yeah.
last week.
Yes. We both
And
enjoyed
we both watched it. Really good, really fun.
Mhm.
Also, I had mentioned the fact that people apparently are complaining about the
Animation.
animation,
Mhm.
and one of the things was obviously IGN reviewed it, gave it a 6 out of 10
Okay. I mean, that's not terrible.
for the lackluster translation of, I'm guessing panache. Is that the word?
Is that what they said?
Panache. Is that what a word is? Panache.
And you got the word panache.
Panache.
Spell the word, please.
Gefilte fish.
The fact we couldn't spell Gefilte fish on that one time we played Wheel of Fortune
That's
sounds
amazing.
ridiculous.
Yeah, lackluster
Okay, yes,
lackluster
panache. Yes.
translation of panache and artistry.
Which we neither of us have read the manga, so we don't know what the art is like, and we don't know what the vibe is in the manga. But
Mhm.
I mean, we enjoyed it, and I've followed some anime people, and it is like up in up. It's like it's not. I want to say 50-50, but it is like teeter-totter. Like people either did not like it or you did like it. I mean, I thought it was funny, the good action. That's it. That's all you really
Yeah, the
need.
animation looked good.
Main character doesn't talk a lot, which is funny. I like that.
Yeah,
I'm always wondering like where his mouth is because his beard's like way up here, but it's like his chin is like all the way down here. So it's like, where's your mouth at, bud?
It's right there. It's like under his mustache. But yeah, I mean, I liked it. I mean, there was like no issues that I saw anyway, like in the animation.
No big issues. I mean, I did bring up while watching the first episode. I brought up, the black bars. The aspect ratio is like faded. And
but it's like you still technically see the whole image, though.
But some people were like, "Oh, I feel like I'm not seeing the whole image." It's like,
are you blind?
Are also like when you watch movies, those aspect ratios cut off.
The ones that have the aspect ratio like that, yeah,
are cutting off, but that's because that's how they're filmed and that's how they are meaning to film it in that aspect ratio. It's like they just for once lowered or upped the opacity so it's not fully
like blocking.
It's not fully black, so it's like you can see through it. I thought it was an interesting take. I mean, am I like, whoa, mind blowing, revolutionary?
Right.
It's like no, but did I think it was different? Yeah. It was a choice, and they went with it. But you enjoyed it too?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. No, I was like you said, I honestly hadn't seen that done in any medium as far as what I've seen anyway. I don't know if you have. You see a lot more stuff than I do.
I do.
But yeah, that was the IGN's review on the first episode. Was a 6 out of 10. Next topic. I thought you were gonna say something.
Oh no,
That's kind of what I was like. Are you?
Well, we did also have other Sakamoko days. Sakamokos? Mokos? Sakamoto Day news, and it was about the upcoming characters in the anime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Which you saw a whole list of characters.
It was so far I think it was the main cast, which is a lot of talented people.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the intro and we saw like that's a main character, that's a main character. Pretty much any person that has like a specialty weapon are pretty much a main character.
Yeah, like Sakamoto, he's voiced by Matthew Mercer.
Yeah.
which
Dope.
is pretty cool. Yeah.
He also does not say much, so it's
He
like
doesn't.
cool. Get paid. Get your bag.
The I already forgot his name.
The
The
black
kid,
black
the
heart.
kid, the kid that's with
The
him.
clairvoyant.
Yeah, the clairvoyant. He's voiced by, I think it was the Zuko live action
Mhm.
from the Netflix
Which is dope.
Avatar.
Which is good for him.
And then Solo,
Sholo. Okay, cool.
He's gonna be one of the characters, one of the assassins.
Nice. Good.
Alexa Bliss.
I
wrestler.
saw Alexa Bliss. That was on my list to talk about to you because I know you are big into not only
s-
just WWE but also Alexa Bliss herself. So
Yeah.
it's like that's.
I saw the character she voices on. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
She looks pretty cool. She has a pretty cool.
No.
They
no,
all.
she
They're
is not-
all.
No. You did. She is not pretty cool. She is to you. Okay.
I was gonna say
separate those two things.
I was gonna say she has a distinct design, but they're all technically just basic
people.
designs. Yeah, basic designs. There's nothing crazy about them unless like the hair and that's really it. But there's nothing like too crazy for them. But yeah.
And another person that I saw was also getting his debut. You don't know him, but his name's Fiction. You might have seen his video, but he's like dancing to "Let Your Ting Hang Low."
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember that video. It was like 10 years ago. But he did that. He was also the winner of season 10 of So You Think You Can Dance. I know you don't know about that either.
No.
But it's another dancer person that was an inspiration for me. And he is doing that. So I was like, yo, dope. And he's also huge on anime too. So it's like, cool.
I don't know why you said that. It reminded me the other characters. The voice actor for Solo Leveling, the main guy.
Yeah, what about him?
He's in. It's like he's gonna be in Sakamoto Days.
Sakamoto Days too? Cool.
And the voice actor that did Flack. Borderlands 3?
Borderlands 3?
Yeah, he's also gonna be in.
Oh, I wanted to know. That's cool.
Yeah.
I think the voice actor for Solo is gonna be a big deal. I feel like he's doing a lot of work because he was also another like big character somewhere. I can't remember.
Oh, he was Zenitsu.
Yes. Zenitsu. Oh yeah, this.
Kills my sword.
Yeah, but signed right there in the middle.
If only.
Yeah.
He wasn't there that day.
I know. That's okay. That's happened eventually. He'll be around. He's super young.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was awesome. Like this anime does have a lot of upcoming and currently like great talent. Like,
yeah.
So I'm happy to see where it goes.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see more of it. Obviously,
sure.
I was like seeing that clip that I told you that I saw,
Mhm.
and then we're like, let's go see if it's on. It's like it's not on there until later in the week. But seeing that, I'm like, oh, man, I really want to read
Keep
it now.
watching.
But
Oh
I'm like,
yeah.
But I'm like, I kind of don't want to read it until the anime gets to its like season finale, or whatever. Then, like you said, just continue from there.
That's a hot take from there, though. For me, that's not what you should do. You should read it from the beginning to at least acknowledge all of its beginnings.
Crazy.
Okay, what you got?
The next thing, One Piece has resumed recording.
Yes. Yeah, all the people came back. I saw the picture of
all of them,
the voice actor. They're all together.
I saw. I was like,
I don't know if the Frankie voice actor was there.
The new one.
I don't know if he was there,
Mm-hmm.
but just seeing them all in the room together again, it's like yes.
Yeah, I'm like nice. We're back on the seas.
I mean, you still need to catch up.
I still need to catch up. I'm in the tracks.
Yeah, I'm waiting on Wano for you. It's okay.
Oh, we know. Next was the it's a little short thing, but so Naruto and Burger King have a crossover in France.
Guns
we
again.
Don't get
anything.
Even the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
McDonald's thing. There was one character that we weren't getting because of something. I can't remember what it was.
I was like, we had Blue Eyes. We had.
Was it the Red Eyes Black Dragon?
Maybe it was. It was something we didn't have.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
because they were like, we can't promote this or something.
Yeah,
like,
something dumb, and it's like, whatever, just give it to us.
But it's like, yeah, France. Did you see the picture though?
I didn't see. I saw the picture of Naruto and Sasuke eating burgers.
Yeah, that's what
in front of Burger King.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that picture, but I don't know what collaboration they're doing.
I think it might be like how that Yu-Gi-Oh was, or even the Dragon Ball Z ones that they had in Japan, where it's like themed cups or like fries there.
Yeah, and I saw that. Design. I also saw the wrapping paper and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it might just be that.
Not all that stuff has it. So I thought that was really dope.
Mm-hmm. I was like, lucky.
But I mean, the anime just has to get bigger over here, I guess. But in my mind,
it's not big. It's not big in the States.
But I know it's not that big.
It's not big in the States. It's still like there's a small thing.
All of it.
A little pause.
Yeah. Give me all of it. All the Naruto. We deserve it.
Another quick anime news was Fortnite Kaiju number 8.
Are they collaborating?
Apparently, it's been a
Rumored?
rumor going on,
Mm.
but there's also been apparently like leaks of images. I guess the
Yeah,
axe.
the
Yeah.
girl's blade.
No, like the
Or
axe
axe?
that they use.
Yeah, the girl's axe.
No, in Fortnite, the melee weapons they use,
Yes.
like the basic weapon,
The
the
pickaxe.
skin.
Okay.
But it shows it's not the girls. It shows like a scythe, but with his like color scheme.
That's
of
so
Kaiju number
stupid.
8.
Why don't you bring in the big old axe that the girl uses? That would have been your pickaxe.
It's not strong enough. It's not strong enough to kill a kaiju. Not at number 8 level kaiju. What is it? A threat level? Threat level midnight?
Okay.
But yeah, that was just a quick little
Yeah.
rumor apparently.
I mean, Fortnite does good on this collaboration, so it's like,
Yeah,
I mean,
I think-
cool on them.
What was I think it's doing a Hatsune Miku one. I sent you the I don't know if you saw, but I sent you the
No,
where it's
what
like-
you sent me was like Godzilla and Hatsune Miku
Yeah.
are like the same universe because they like have.
No, it's
collaborations
like
with-
it's anytime there's a Godzilla collaboration, you gotta have Hatsune Miku.
Yeah.
Because it's like they're both obviously big.
both
apparently
West
big-
and East.
Yeah, which is pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool too. The next one I have it's The Witcher. It's getting an animated film. Did you see it?
Oh, Valley of Plenty.
Yeah, it's called
Oh.
it's called Sirens of the Deep, and it's an animated film,
Yeah, I saw
which
that.
comes
It's
out
gonna
next
be
month.
coming. Yeah, I'm digging. I really hate that I missed out on watching it.
I mean, you can still watch it.
But no, the Lord of the Rings one.
Oh,
There was a Lord of the Rings one that happened recently.
the
And
movie.
that was the animated movie.
Mhm.
That was in theaters, and now we're getting a Witcher animated movie in
Mhm.
theaters. I'm digging that. I'm digging these like push to these like animation movies
Mhm.
because it gives them the opportunity to do more
In that
in
world.
animation. Yeah, in the
Also
world.
in the world, yeah.
Because you can just do huge monsters, huge, and not make it look weird because it fits in the world.
Mhm.
Where like if you do live action, you got to put in the money to get that CGI,
Yeah.
and hopefully it doesn't look weird.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or a little wonky.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I get what you mean. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Did you? I'm guessing you did watch the trailer for the Lord of the Rings one, did you?
Yeah, I think I saw it in theaters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw it and I was like, I don't know what this is, but it looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
and
right.
then boom, it's like Lord of the Rings. Like, oh,
It's dope.
Oh. And it's a prequel, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
And I just hope the animation world gets recognized at the Oscars and all these award shows, because a lot of times they don't, and that sucks. Because they put in just as much work.
Yeah, they do. It's a lot of it's just a lot of work that goes into animation, like drawing wise. Even if
Oh,
they
yeah.
do CG, it's still a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Next anime topic I got. Did you hear about the Hunter x Hunter real life exam happening?
Yes.
March?
Yeah, I saw that.
Mhm.
I was like, I'm not doing it because it's probably just running, or like a Tough Mudder where like there's courses through it.
How much you want to bet there's gonna be a dude dressed up as Hisoka there? He's like, go.
No, stop. No, you can't have that. You can't have that. You can't have. There's gonna be a group of them too, of just like.
He's like, yo, who's the
Ooh.
They're like, who's the youngest one here? It's like,
Who's the youngest one here?
listen, judges, he needs out. Kick them all out.
What I would love is if they had a person. I don't know if you know the what's his name. I don't know his name. Like I don't want to be offensive, so I'm not saying what I think it is. But there's a guy at a football or baseball, like, because they do games where like they'll run, they'll race, they'll give the person a head start, and then the other person like catch up.
Yeah, like the baton pass ones.
No, not a rally, but like they'll get a commoner or they'll get like someone from the audience to race
Mhm.
against this person, and then they'll give the
Oh, they give 'em,
audience
like, a head
person like a head
start.
start, and then
Yeah.
the other person like dusts them.
Yeah.
Like get that person to be that guy who just like runs like this at the beginning of the thing, and that'd be dope. But would you do a live like the Hunter exam?
No.
Do you know where? Did you just look up where it's gonna be?
It didn't say an exact location, but it said near Washington D.C.
Yeah, see, that's too much for me.
But yeah, I was just like,
Too much for me. Too much for us to be there. Hey, if there was one in Dallas and that we were ready for it, like maybe.
They gave you an official.
I know.
yeah.
I know. You
You'd
would
be
get
a
a
regis-
hunter,
you'd
a
be a
hunter
registered
card.
hunter.
I'm just like that'd be so cool.
You'd be a registered hunter, which means you don't gotta pay for.
Pay for it. Sure.
Yeah, that was that. I thought that was pretty. I thought that was
That
pretty
was
cool.
great.
Yeah.
Are there any other live action or is there any other tests in anime that you would like to do in live action?
I like how you said live action, but you mean in real life?
Yes.
Not that I can. Not that I can think of off the bat.
Okay. Like,
Yeah.
would you want to get into the ODM training gear that they had to see if you can stay up, right?
Maybe,
Right.
but they
Or
can
you're
be
gonna
like
be
they
Aaron and just fall backwards.
like maybe I wouldn't mind, but they can be like, "You're too fat. Go away." And I go,
No, crazy.
Yeah. They're not designed for heavy people, as you saw in the anime.
I guarantee you and Rainer weigh the same.
No, he's got muscle.
Boy is
Me has
dick.
no muscle.
Yeah, we're Pokemon, right?
Yeah,
No, all Snorlax is all muscle. It's like, "Ooh." He's doing those crunches trying to get up.
and then he goes to sleep for like
Yeah,
for
it's
an
not too
eternity.
much. He's like, I'm good. I'm good. Give me some
Gets his
food. Just go to
little
sleep,
berries just
take
in
a
his
nap."
fingers. Like,
I think another one I would like. I don't know how you would do it, but a tuning exams also, just having that
how to
out there.
throw hands at people.
Hey, let's go.
That's
Me
just-
and you
That's,
let's throw
that's
hands.
just like UFC.
Who else does a weird test kind of thing? Naruto, Hunter x Hunter. I don't think
I do
Black
like
Clover
that
had one.
punching machine from Dragon Ball Z. The
Oh,
Majin
little
Buu arc.
psh,
Yeah, where they
that
just
thing.
obviously, obviously just go for it though.
And then
but
a distance running could be the snake trail.
I guess.
Wow, that took you a long time. So I guess you just hated that idea. And because you hated that idea, that means you hate me.
Crazy. Now I was gonna say, if anything, something like that, you can have him with weighted stuff.
Oh,
Like how not
that'd be
like
cool.
maybe the vest, but or
20 pounds.
something like that. But on their wrists and would
Yeah,
you put them on their?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
everything.
Something like that. Especially if you do how you said
Mhm.
snake way. I don't even know. I can't. That's a long stretch of whatever they want to do.
Yeah, true. But there's a lot of possibilities.
Or they could just do it on a treadmill, certain
No, you'd have to do it on a bridge.
on a
something.
bridge.
Yeah, you'd have to. Great Wall of China.
Great Wall of China.
In a Japanese anime.
Makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. Total sense.
Get some Wukong.
For anime people, it makes sense. But I think I'd be cool to do a bunch of tests on anime and you get medals for the anime or their for the Naruto one you would obviously get an official headband for it. I don't know what you get for.
Get a scratch one.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think Dragon Ball Z. What Dragon Ball? No,
No, does not mean there's only quote unquote 7.
you can't get a gi.
You can get a belt.
Who wears a belt?
Goku has a belt.
That sounds like a sash.
What do you think holds up his pants?
The sash of fabric.
Saying a black belt is a sash of
Wow, I
fabric.
gotta bring in that color.
Yeah, that's the
Wow.
highest color you can get.
Oh, it is true.
Yeah, I honestly, senza beans, the candy. There you go.
Oh, I mean that does work.
A little bag of it.
Yeah, that could work. I'd be
I'm
cool
trying
with
to think of what else would be reward. Money. The world's
that. A gold bar.
World's Herman rules. Oh, have
belt. No, I literally said a belt. You
yeah.
said a belt. The belt from the
But,
World
the belt,
Tournament.
yeah,
That'd be cool.
That design.
That much
that
better.
would be pretty cool. Yeah.
Much better than just a sash of fabric.
You'd be like, oh, the world champ.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah. Be proud of me, Mom.
But yeah, that'd be a perfect
Yeah.
reward.
Mhm.
It's pretty universal at that point too. Yeah. I got 2 more topics.
Cool. I have 8.
One of them is Look Back, the
movie?
the movie.
Yeah.
On Letterboxd, apparently it was the highest rated animation
Animated
in
movie, yeah.
2024.
I saw that.
I was like, dang.
I was super happy for it. I was like, heck yeah.
Yeah, I keep seeing it on, what is it, Crunchyroll, I think it is.
Oh, is it on Crunchyroll?
I don't know if it was Crunchyroll or one of the other streaming services, but I saw it on there and I'm like, oh, I still didn't watch it.
Yeah, you add it to your list, but
But it's like,
yeah.
there's so much stuff I want. I'm watching the Batman. I'm watching the Batman right now. But I'll
I
get to
mean,
it
I'm
eventually.
bad too because I'm watching a bunch of old stuff.
Mhm.
I literally watched Aliens that came out in 1986, I think.
Whoa.
I watched Wagons East that came out 1973, I think, or 1974.
What was it? A hated movie?
Yeah, it was a very top hated movie, and I was crazy. And then I watched The Walled In that came out last year, right?
Yeah,
2024. It came out
2024.
last year. Yeah, so I was like, that's the quote unquote newest thing. It's January still. I gotta watch a new movie for 2025. I want to watch a new movie from this year So at least by the end of the year, I have a better list of like, oh, these are the top 2025 movies I saw this year.
I mean, there's no movie this year.
Wolfman's
Does-
coming out. I
Well,
haven't talked about it yet,
yeah.
but Wolfman's coming out this Friday. It's also on my list to watch.
So,
Like Nosferatu came out last year. That was like right at the end of the year. Sonic 3 at the end of the year. So it's like
so we'll watch
there are
it.
some movies I do want to watch that are out like right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, I want to try to watch a new movie every month. That's a new movie this year. You know, not just a new movie to me, but a new movie in general.
Yeah, I've been watching movies as well. New to me, technically.
New to you. You're watching
Yeah.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Never seen it before.
She's the Man.
No,
No, you
She's
watched.
out of my league. I
She's
rewatched
out of
that
my
one.
league, which you watch that like every year.
Yeah.
Um,
I blanked out. Get into the Greek.
Get Him to Greek.
So good.
You know,
So good.
but now you saw the sequel because those are.
Well, they're
wasn't it-
not sequels. It's a spinoff.
Yeah, it's.
It has it's same characters with
Yeah.
the lead singer,
That's
but
what it is.
Sisters just finished that one
Mm-hmm.
technically.
Got really excited for that one.
What other one did I watch? But yeah, I've been watching. Oh, we just watched The Lost City.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
Not good.
Brad Pitt though.
Brad Pitt was great.
That was hilarious.
His action scene was great. You know, we saw Walden.
Walden was really good.
You really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. I like the action.
Hey, if it's just the action, it's high rated, highly rated.
Can't believe
Would be
you're-
considered one of the best, not the best, but would be a high rated, straight up action movie.
Mm-hmm.
But coming in with all the other details, I guess maybe I was.
Can't
a little
believe
bit
you
negative.
insulted Hamilton.
Oh my gosh, so
Yeah,
good.
he's a legend.
Oh yeah, I know. But I literally saw the comedy movie that has two legends, and that movie was worstly regarded.
Which one?
Wagons East.
Oh, Higgins East.
Yeah, we just talked about it. But yes, that's my goal. It's like to watch a new movie from this year
Mhm.
at least once every month.
That was the thing last year too.
No. I think I wanted to go to the theater
Mhm.
every month.
Yeah,
I
and
can't
we
remember-
kind of did the beginning.
I
of the
want to
year.
know. I think I. No, I think yeah. At close to the beginning of the year, I think once it hit the summer.
I think that's when we just didn't go. In general, like us either, and
But I did hit the theater with my mom a few times too.
near the end of the
So
year.
I think maybe I gotta look into that. See how many months I missed last year.
That's true.
Because I think I did a good amount.
Yeah, because like I said, we started the
Yeah.
year like going at least once a month, if not once a month, like whatever movie is out at
Yeah.
the time that we
I-
wanted to
I'm
watch.
waiting
anyway.
on you to use your ticket. You get a free ticket. You just gotta choose what movie you want to watch.
I want to watch Sonic 3.
I'm waiting for you.
You crazy? You've been busy.
You look up the time. You tell me when. I was like, okay, we go.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm like, I don't wanna.
I know. So I'm waiting on you. I don't even need to be the fit. You just be like, hey, we're gonna go see this movie. I'm like, all right, cool. All right, let's
Because I
go.
was gonna go watch it on the weekend, and I was just like, no.
What else you got?
Last thing I got. It's a little weird.
It's a little risque.
I don't know. It's more of
bad news?
It's bad news.
Oh,
So
it's a little bit of a SA.
yeah, kinda.
Oh yeah,
So the producer from Your Name,
one of your favorite movies.
one of my favorite movies, yeah, was sentenced to 6 years in prison.
Oh my gosh, what did he do?
Yeah.
Murder?
For sexual relations with a minor.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I wrote this in. I wrote this news in,
Uh-huh.
but there was another news involving murder.
More? Oh my
not,
god.
not the same guy, but somebody
Oh
else.
jeez, Louise.
But the other one I looked at, I was like, that's too dark. I was like, then I wrote this one. I was like, I guess I could have just wrote the other one.
I
in
mean,
too.
at that point, let's just get crazy with it.
But yeah, I was like, dang, 6 years.
That-
Also for that, well, obviously understandable, but it's like that's insane. I was like, I saw that. I was like, that's
we
we.
can't get him. We see that all the time. It's like, what? Why?
I felt like all this, last year, halfway
It-
through,
it's-
it just I felt like it
always
just started now.
happens. It's just doing that. It's still going up. It's
Yeah.
like people in power, people with money, for some reason,
Or just like
like to talk to minors.
it's crazy.
My wife thinks it's a power trip. Like, they
I
have
mean,
the
it has to
control.
be because it's like you said, control.
Mhm.
Like they don't really know. It's the whole. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just
It's like, what's wrong with you?
yeah. Like that has to be a mental thing, right?
I don't know. I want to know, but I also don't want to talk to them enough to like learn. Just
so
be
they can validate. So
stop.
and they try to justify it, and it's like you can't justify that.
I
Like
know.
there's no reason for you to like. But yeah, but the other thing I was gonna write down was apparently a man had killed someone, claiming he was Ichigo from Bleach.
Okay, what he's trying to?
Bunkai.
Yeah, he's trying to bunkai a soul or something.
Yeah, it's like I didn't write it down, but it was like yeah, man, claiming to be Ichigo, murdered I think more than one person.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a few, or it was a one, but I can't remember what it was.
One of another anime topic. We'll just finish off my anime one.
Mhm.
We'll end with good news, is that a man spends $410,000 to build the Shin-chan house.
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
thought that was so cool. I don't know. I didn't see pictures of the inside.
Yeah, I just
It
saw the
was just
picture of
the
the
outside.
outside. Yeah,
I hope that the inside is just
the same.
detail.
It has to be
of it.
because of the way the.
I would love it. I would love it if it was.
Mhm.
I would pay that much for a house. Coming out of an anime, I would too. Would you?
Yeah, probably.
Which house?
Oh, I guess if I'd had to pick one, like right off the bat, I'd say Goku's house.
Goku's house, like
the
Chi-Chi's
little
house,
like the
round
little
one.
round one. It
Yeah,
looks really cool.
I
It
do
looks
like the
really
design.
comfy.
Yeah,
Especially where they obviously like out in nature and stuff.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool.
like also if I could pay some money to get like a vacation house, I definitely would want Kame's house.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah,
I
Kame's
don't know
house.
about the water around it, but
No, like
oh, just like a
just like a
just like
vacation house
oh,
in
I
general.
see what
yeah.
you mean. Yeah,
Not like I want to buy an island out in the middle of nowhere and have a Kame
I
house.
just had a
No,
house.
just
But
the
no, yeah,
Kame
the
house in
design
general,
and
yeah.
everything. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It is a lot of pink though. I don't dig pink, but the house itself is iconic.
Yeah, but only
Maybe I would
Batman will
choose
wear pink.
Piccolo's house instead. His like little one, because I love the design of the Namekian houses too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The like white egg look.
And then have the little like
Mhm.
windows, the green ones. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Who else?
That's your color.
Who else has a cool house?
Majin Buu has a cool house.
His dog house.
Had a cool house.
Yeah, so sad. Who
I'm
does
trying to
anyone else
think.
have a house? Naruto has an apartment. I mean, those just look like feudal Japan.
Yeah,
I can't think of anybody else's houses.
the Powerpuff Girls house.
The block one.
Yeah, the block one with the three.
I want Courage's house.
Courage's house. What the rickety
break
old
it down.
place?
On the land,
With, like,
nowhere.
The thing under the basement.
Oh, I guess Aaron has a house. 'Cause it has a
Does he?
basement.
No,
It's
he
gone.
got crushed.
Man, a lot of people have no homes.
Yeah, they're orphans.
Yeah, I want the Wayne Manor.
Batman.
That's what I want.
There-
Wayne Manor.
Wayne Manor.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Oh, a lot
50
of
pounds
black.
of manure. Is
What'd
it
you say?
50 pounds of manure?
We both got we tripped off on each other. It's funny. But
Oh,
that's so cool. Like,
Yeah, that's really cool. Like yeah, that picture.
and honestly, that price for his house, I think, is like a good price to make a house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because normally I would think like $1 million+ to make your own house, but for 410,000, it's like not bad.
Plus, I think he built it himself too.
I don't think he built it himself.
He's
Crazy.
he's whatever he is.
So whatever. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's a whatever.
He's a real anime character. That's what he is.
Exactly. He just
No, I don't think a lot of people, because a lot of animes are either in schools or they're
and you see their houses, but they're always like so generic too, and
yeah,
they look the same.
like Solo Leveling, like it's the apartment for his parents
Yeah,
or his
it's
mom, and it's like
pretty
just that's
generic.
it. Like there's nothing crazy.
They don't
about it.
really put much attention to detail when it comes to, because it's like just basic living.
Fairy Tail has a bar where they house everyone. I think.
I think so, yeah. And you don't really see their rooms. I think you only
I
see
don't think so
Lucy's room,
either.
but
I think so.
it was the room that she used to live in before
it
she
was
joined the
yeah,
guild.
yeah,
Yeah. The apartment or whatever.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I think that's
Then My Hero had the dorms.
My Hero had the dorms. But again, not the dorms, but they also. Bakugo had a house. Was it
Deku
generic?
also house.
Are they in a house? I couldn't remember if they were in a house or an apartment.
Oh, maybe an
I
apartment.
think they're in an apartment.
think so.
I don't think they had a house.
Yeah.
Bakugo had a house though.
Yeah, because he had two parents.
Yeah, he had happily parents.
Yeah, yeah, good happy parents.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other houses. I was like, I'm blanking out.
Yeah, me too.
Anime wise, anyway.
Oh, I guess I'm looking at your statues.
Monster Hunter.
Rem.
Oh,
Rem,
the big
ReZero,
mansion?
the mansion.
Yeah, that's a big
The
mansion.
mansion has one.
Then you get the unexpected library every now and then.
Futaba High School apartment, right? Persona.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a house, but no, it's an
Castlevania has
apartment.
Dracula's castle. I know that's a video game anime thing, but yeah, his
Persona,
casting.
the protagonist, he lives in the attic or the upstairs bedroom of the coffee shop. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty simplistic. Big space too.
But really thinking about it, I think Dragon Ball Z wins in the sense of like what I'm willing to
Multitude
pay
of
for to make a
for a
custom
house.
house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. But good on this man to get the Shinchan one.
Yeah.
I feel like not many people know about
Shinchan.
Shinchan.
Well, obviously over here now, but
Again,
because
yeah,
it's one of the longest running animes too.
yeah, and I love it.
It's
It's so
crazy.
funny.
Yeah.
The fact that that's one of my like first animes I've ever watched.
Uh-huh.
Movie news is the Daredevil trailer came out a few days ago, and we watched it. What were your thoughts?
I am excited.
I am
I am so hyped. Like, I didn't show it, but inside I was like, when freaking Frank Castle popped up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was freaking out already before that.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Like, don't
no-
get me wrong. I'm excited in general to
Z-
see Daredevil again, but just the fact that they're including the Punisher and then John Bernthal.
Oh, the actors.
I was trying to say his name, but I forgot. But no, the minute I saw him, I'm like, top 10.
Already? Like from this trailer, peak. Good
Peak,
top 10.
peak, done. I am no more MCU stuff, just Daredevil all the way.
That's funny.
But no, yeah, I'm super excited. Like it still kept the brutality, like the
Mhm.
dark gritty aspect of Daredevil. So I'm excited for sure.
Yeah, me
What about
too.
you?
The moment I saw Kingpin
Mm-hmm.
wearing his little pin made me realize that he's a part of the government. Like this is a big, big deal. Like this is crazy. This is bigger than what it was before, where he
Mhm.
was just like a kingpin in the streets. Nah, he's bigger now.
Mm-hmm.
He's all over New York. He's a mayor, a governor, or mayor
He's something. Yeah, I want to say mayor.
in the New York area,
Mhm.
Hell's Kitchen, that whole thing. It's like, yo, Spider Man's gotta be around. Like if Spider Man doesn't, if I hope Sony gave him at least like enough where like Spider Man could swing in and at least be around, at least know that like this is happening. Because there's no way if something big happens in New York and Spider Man doesn't show up, where the hell is he? There's no excuse.
multiverse. Right now, it's the
There's
multiverse.
still
saga.
even in every multiverse there is, and they're New York there is a Spider-Man. You're not in the Indian multiverse from Across the Spider-Verse.
Mhm.
That was the New York version. I'm pretty sure that it was of their universe
Mhm.
because I think it was like a weird name,
Yeah, I
York,
can't remember.
and they had a Spider-Man. Every New York in every universe has a Spider-Man.
Mhm.
So if something big happens, where is he? Are you gonna accept if something huge happens in New York that he's not gonna be able?
No, it's the whole like watching like Daredevil and all those other shows prior to Endgame.
Okay. What was happening with Daredevil in the Netflix series was way smaller and underground.
No, but it's like, well, oh, bad example, but like the movies.
If you're gonna give a bad example, don't tell me your example.
I didn't know. I didn't think about
Okay,
it. But no, but like some of the Marvel movies, where like depending on where they take place, it's like, where's everybody else? Why is nobody helping this? I mean, there might be minor things, but it's like, obviously the character needs help,
Yeah,
and they're not that far from each other, technically.
but in those cases, I get they're probably like on the other side of the world sometimes. But this is Spider-Man's home turf. This is New York, you know? Like there's no I can't think of another reason why he can't at least show up,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Sony.
I hope. I just hope. Honestly, you don't even need Tom Holland's face. You just need the guy in the suit and a voice.
Mm.
That's all you need. Like one thwip in the shadow and then him talk or him say something. That's all I need. One thing. Just one thing. One thwip of him catching something. Like that's all I need.
He's like, I'm gonna throw some dirt in your eye.
Would you not freak out for that?
Yes. And
Yes, you would. You're crazy.
No.
Yes, you would. It'll be inside. You're keeping it inside.
Crazy.
But yeah, seeing the pin on his jacket, seeing like you said the brutality in it, the fact that he has like multiple outfits now too, because that makes more sense in She-Hulk. Because in She-Hulk he had the yellow red
Yeah.
outfit from the
For
comic
the
books,
daytime.
and then in the trailer he has a red one. So it's like, oh, if most people nitpicking be like, oh, he had this and this, so like, where's it fit on the timeline? It's like, well, he has different outfits now. He has found his perfect design for his
Mhm.
outfit. So I'm just really cool, really awesome. It's hype. It's made me now more excited also for Captain America to come out because I think Captain America is gonna be good.
Mm.
A Brave New World. What do you think about Brave New World? Do you have hope
Still,
for it?
still mixed feelings.
Mixed feelings. Okay,
Yeah,
so you
I'm
don't.
like, once we go watch it, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
But right now I'm still kind of like, I don't know what's going on, or like I don't know how to
True.
really feel.
It's true.
And every time I look at a trailer, I feel like it's too. I don't know what
Like
the
it
word is.
gives away too much. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, it gives me like a weird vibe. I don't know what the word
weird
is.
vibe.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's I guess because most of the time that you see it's the Red Hulk fighting.
Mhm.
Almost said Steve Rogers, but you know,
Captain
Captain America. There's what is it? Rose petals
Rose petals.
or the pink flowers,
Okay.
leaves,
Uh-huh.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That just always throws me off. It looks
Interesting.
too bright. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Which is funny because a lot of reviews for after I mean a lot of movie reviews for a lot of the Marvel movies is that they are too dark. And they are too gray and don't have color.
Have they read a comic?
Yeah, they're super colorful. What are you talking about?
No,
It's not Sin
oh,
City where it's all
oh,
black
you're
and white.
saying. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like the tone.
No, not the tone.
Like
the
the
color
tone.
of the film itself.
Oh, well, it's supposed to be like a modernized look,
Oh, when you meant bright, did you mean like bright in the sense of what the?
like tone, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were literally talking about the look of the movie.
No, it just like, looks campy. I don't know what the word is.
You can't talk.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're saying.
But yeah, once we go watch it, I guess I'll form an actual opinion.
Do you think if Daredevil's great and then
Yes.
American?
Attack on Titan.
I'm trying to do your code. I don't remember it. If that's good and then that's good, will your hype for Marvel like go back up a little bit? No.
No, maybe just for those.
Just
two bits.
Daredevil.
Yeah.
Just
Daredevil, and then hopefully Captain America's good. But if not, then it's like I'll just latch on to Daredevil.
Does
Just 'cause
does
Punisher's
watching that
there.
trailer make you want to rewatch the Daredevil show?
Well, I still need to finish
I
Daredevil
need to
show.
get my wife to finish or watch it.
I need to
'cause
finish
know she'll watch
that.
it.
I finished Jessica Jones.
I mean, I've seen all of them. The Defenders.
I haven't seen.
Defenders, Iron Fist, Luke Cage. I've seen
I
them
started Luke Cage. but I
Started
didn't
them all.
finish it.
all of them. I'm hyped. Another movie that I thought was interesting, and this was uploaded by Toho, which was the creator of, or one of the creators of Godzilla.
Good draw.
What?
Good draw.
Yeah, Godzilla. It is interesting that this is getting a movie. Exit 8.
What's that?
It is that horror film we saw Dashi play, where he's
I
in
like
a
you said
hallway.
horror film. You mean horror game?
What did I say?
You said horror film.
Oh, he plays a horror game
Yeah,
where he's
yeah.
in
Where
that
he's
subway.
like you're walking,
Yeah.
and then you gotta
And like there's little differences everywhere
then
around.
you gotta notice what they are.
And you either go backwards or forwards.
Mhm.
They're making a live action movie for that game.
Why?
I don't know why, but they just are.
Okay.
Thoughts? No? Yes?
No thoughts.
No thoughts?
No.
You
I'm
don't
like,
care?
I'm just why, but okay.
I mean,
whatever.
it's a horror movie that's stuck in an infinite loop. And the infinite loop is literally 6 feet from you. No reactions, don't care.
No, not really.
No? Even though, I mean, this is just an indie game. I mean, you don't care that it got a adaptation, live action.
No.
You don't think, what do you just think it's not going to be interesting enough?
I think that's what my gripe is, I guess. Like, what's the story? Because obviously the main game is just you're plop there, escape, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And that's it. There's no story element. Just escape. That's it. And then you get killed if you do something wrong, right?
Yeah.
Entity, ghost.
I'm assuming.
Monster.
I think there are multiple different things that can kill you.
But obviously, movie wise, they have to find something to
Maybe
make a story.
I mean,
but it's Toho, so I guess
that's not guaranteed.
right.
Which will lead to my next topic is the movie trailer we just watched, which was Until Dawn. I had problems with Until Dawn trailer.
I did too.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
What did you like and what did you not like?
I like.
I was like, okay. I was like, okay, you want me to start?
You can go first.
Okay. I liked the beginning of the guy from the game.
Where have we seen him?
I mean, he's in a bunch of stuff. I mean, he works a lot. Like he's in a bunch of
Was
movies.
he in the room with Joker? And the Dark Knight?
Joker? No.
No,
No.
is that another guy?
That's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. But he does do. I think he is in a comic book movie. I just can't remember off the top of my head. But we should have looked it up before that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like that he was there because he's from the game as well.
Mm-hmm.
The killer looks like the killer, and
Kinda.
yeah, that's why I said kind of. It
Mhm.
looks like the killer. You had a Wendigo, so you had things that were in the game.
Yeah.
And I didn't. What am I saying?
Squids.
Those were my pros. The guy, the Wendigo, the hunter were kind of my big pros.
Mhm.
What did you have? Pro. What's your
Pro
pros?
wise,
Pro.
the hourglass.
Okay, you like the look of the
I
hourglass?
like the look. I guess the it's so weird, but it's interesting. What I guess what they're going
Yeah.
with the time essentially resetting. So that's kind of like it's a little mixture. It's like a con and a pro for me.
Yeah, it was more of a con for me.
Mm-hmm.
I get they're leaning into the video game aspect, but
then it it's
the game is meant for you to finish the story from point A to point B
mm-hmm.
because it's a butterfly effect.
Yeah, like if you based on a certain decision that
Mm-hmm.
whatever character you're playing with, it affects the story later because of your actions since then.
Yeah,
like you said, butterfly.
It's
a butterfly effect.
It's not about dying, restarting, and trying something new. That's not the way to do it. Because once you're all dead, you're all dead. That's it.
Yeah, there's no
end movie.
There's not a restart unless you quote unquote in game load the checkpoint or whatever. But
not the
while
case
you're
here.
playing it, yeah, not the case here. Apparently, like you said, it's a video game at this point where they die, reset essentially, and they're like, I don't know if they said it or it was like the words that were flashing in the trailer, but it was like, oh, every time it's like new clues or whatever like this, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah, it's like so you almost need to die to beat
essentially
the game
progress
or
essentially.
escape.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that they have a literal game like wall or like in video games where you can't cross a certain point in a video
Yeah.
game, they literally had that. Like the rain stopped, where like she held her hand out.
Yeah, it was
I was like, that's like they're literally in a video game. But I'm like, how did that happen though? Like that guy told him at the very beginning, like, don't go, or I don't know what he said. I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember right
what
now.
he said because we just watched it once. We didn't watch it multiple times. We didn't even slow it down because we could have. Because one of the cool things, but it's kind of a con for me, is all the weird things that they had.
Yeah, they had obviously the killer was there.
The Wendigo was there.
The Wendigo.
You had a giant.
And then a giant, yeah.
Yeah, you had a giant in there. I was like, what the hell did that come from?
That old lady that killed that other chick with her breathing apparatus.
Yeah. The main like weird looking person with the mouth. I don't know if that was the Wendigo.
Oh yeah,
or not,
I'm not
but like
sure.
that was a thing. There was a bunch of different killer things.
Yeah.
Oh, there was also that red thing that was like in that hallway.
Yeah.
That its
also, whenever she had the thing on her.
Oh
cheek
yeah, like
at
the face
end
thing.
of the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the camera turned this way. Did you like that where it went to first person?
I thought the first person was cool.
That gives you that like found footage.
But I'm like, is that a camera they're using or is that from point of view from their eyes? It's like I always, when you do point of views, you need to make sure you differentiate.
It looks like it's point of
view
because you don't really see the, the frames of a camera or something. Well, I mean, nowadays some cameras don't really give that.
That would have been cool. Would you have enjoyed it if it was a first person view as you as the main character in that game?
Like Until Dawn, like the game?
Yeah.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, I feel like it flows a lot better the way it is, like a third person perspective instead of you, because at that point, technically, I mean, you're still.
Actually, it's not third person. It's probably a second person.
That's third person.
No, because third person's right here up behind you.
Camera's right behind you.
Yeah, but second person, I think, is when you're looking from here to there.
No. It's the third person game.
Can you even explain to me what second person is?
No.
Okay, then what? Okay, then what are you trying to say?
What are you trying to say?
Second person.
No, I don't think so.
You can't say you think so when you don't even know what a second person is.
No.
Okay. Golly. Anyway. Okay, so what cons did you have for the trailer?
No snow.
If they had rain.
The Until Dawn has snow.
Okay, it's not Until Dawn. You know that. You knew that going in.
The name was called Until Dawn.
The game is called Until Dawn, and the time period is apparently Until Dawn. I thought that was super cheesy.
Yeah, we have
But
to fight all these clues before
that
until
doesn't
dawn.
need to be snow.
It has to,
Why?
because that's where it takes place
You don't know where it takes place
in the snow.
in the game,
In
not
the
in the
game.
movie.
Yeah, that's a con also. They should have named it something else.
Agreed. They could have literally
Also,
named it anything else.
different characters,
Yes.
no correlation to the games at all.
I would have loved at least that Rami Malek. Is
Yeah.
that his name? I would
Yeah.
have loved for him to be back.
That's what I was hoping too. I was
I
like,
was really
that's so cool having all the actors because they use their face.
They're actual face
They're-
models.
yeah.
That was so cool.
But no,
But like, I mean, it is. I
the
guess.
director's like, I played these games before. Was never played the games before. But
Yeah.
I say games, but game.
But yeah. What else? So you didn't like the people. You didn't like the snow, which is fine, I guess.
I think that's it
Okay.
that I can think of. Like you said,
Yeah.
we just saw it once.
Another thing that kind of bothered me. Obviously this is a horror film.
Mhm.
It is. I hope the movie is scarier than the trailer was. Because the trailer was not. They're not. It interested me in the sense that I know Until Dawn
Mhm.
didn't interest me as a horror film. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like seeing the trailer to I think it was called The Monkey, which it was literally literally just that happening. It was like Steven Spielberg's, new movie.
Mhm.
And not Steven Spielberg, Stephen King's.
Yeah, same.
From based off his work of his novel.
Mhm.
And I'm like, that gave me more chills. And it was just a monkey, that toy. And then this whole movie is like they had the jump scare
Mhm.
in the trailer, and then you had the girl's face thing. And I was like, oh, let's take it out. And it's like, then you cut back to her and she's like freaking out because it's like destroying her face. And she like runs to the camera. It's like,
Mhm.
I get that there were trying to scare you in the trailer, but it's like, it didn't work. But this movie definitely cements we need to watch Cabin in the Woods because you still have not seen that movie. And this movie, Cabin in the Woods, will at least make you appreciate a good version of this movie. And you'll see what I mean when you watch that movie. Another topic I have is Wolfman. Wolfman's coming out this Friday, like I just mentioned.
Auga.
Yes. Nosferatu also came out last month.
Nosferatu.
How do you feel that a lot of classic monsters are coming back to the big screen?
I'm very indifferent. Never seen it growing up.
Okay.
But I mean, Nosferatu. The only reason I know is SpongeBob. Wolfman. I don't know where.
I mean,
just generic.
But you know these classic monsters.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the
You know the Invisible Man. You know the Mummy.
Mhm.
You know Frankenstein. It's a monster.
Yeah, which I didn't know.
And then you know of who else is there? It's Invisible Man. The monster from the Black Lagoon.
Mhm.
You know, they're all those classic monsters.
Yeah, the classic universe monsters.
Yes, exactly. And I love that they're being reimagined
Mhm.
and put them back on the big screen, so that when people grow up, they still know vampires, werewolves. You know, all of these. I hope they go through all the other ones
Mhm.
because that's what I love. And I think, and Nosferatu was rated as the highest horror movie of that year, I think by Letterboxd.
Mhm.
And if they keep going with this way of doing it, we will actually have scary movies be the top rated horror movies. But you don't care.
No, I'm just not a fan of horror.
But those are all my movie topics. And I do have really only 2 video game topics. One is that Sony has unveiled technology to do smell-o-vision in their games.
Why?
I don't know. It's just another sense to put in because you do have obviously
You got DualSense where you
have
like
to- I
feel
mean,
it and
you
see
can
it.
feel. I mean, yeah, you see, you touch, you hear.
That's more than dual. You know,
I'm talking about all the senses that you can get from a video game.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the
you can
controller.
see it, you hear it, you can't taste it. That's all 5. It's 5 senses, right?
Yeah.
You hear, you see, you touch, taste, smell. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So obviously you can't taste it, but you can do all the other ones.
Yes.
And smell is just another one.
Mhm.
So you wouldn't want to smell any video game?
Heck no.
No.
No. Do you want to
I
be
would
able to
love
smell?
to smell Monster Hunter.
See, you went something positive. Me, no. I went the opposite direction.
Where'd you go?
Last of Us.
Okay.
Do not
Okay.
want to smell
A clicker.
well, not just a clicker, but like the freaking not sewers, but like the subways, where everything's been like, decayed or people
Mhm.
dead, whatever. Clickers around too.
I
Not the
mean,
spore area, but
you say that, but like Monster Hunter has a Rotten Vale.
why would I go there?
You
Oh
would
wait,
have
yeah,
to.
you have to go there.
You dummy. Like, what do you? I'm not gonna go there.
I'm never gonna go there. Once the game is like hit Rotten Vale, smell it. Never playing this game.
You'll be walking around with a steak so you can get the good smell stuff. But yeah, like
Overkill would be a good one too.
Overkill would be cool.
Although it's simplistic
It'll
fate.
suck because you'll have like burnt food sometimes and it'll be like smelling gross. But I mean, hey, that is what it is.
The zombified vegetables. Right? They're vegetables?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be like rotten food. That'd be
Spaghetti
gross.
monster. Yeah.
That'd be gross. The spaghetti monster would be funny. Be really good. But like
So-
every time you make a meal, like you'd smell like the burger or the pizza. I'm getting hungry just talking about it. Yeah, that would
Absolutely.
suck. I'm trying to think of another one. Like,
I mean, is it cool?
I think
Yes, it's
Yeah.
cool.
I think it's a step forward towards technology to be more involved. Where like I want like VR is like
Listen, I just want it to be like how SAO is.
I know you do.
I want to be.
I know
Yeah.
you do. But I mean, like, smell-o-vision will definitely give you that instance of, like, what if, okay, not video games, what about movies? Or what about actual TV shows? Like, what if you watch Hell's Kitchen and actually watch them and smell what they're cooking? What if you
That'd
could
be
smell the
great.
kitchen, right?
Okay.
British baking show. What if you could smell all their sweets? Like, now thinking
Yeah,
about
but
movies.
at that point, it's like, fuck, I'm hungry.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. And it sucks. But, like, it adds that extra piece of, like, making me feel like if you watched a horror film and you smell like rotten death and all these things in that world, it's like it just adds another element to the film.
I've been
Or
more
adds another element to the medium.
watching any movie. I think what I really like would be like any time there's a rain scene. Love the smell of rain.
Yeah, and
That's
you can,
about it.
and you can smell it.
That's about it. Besides food.
So you wouldn't.
Oh, another one. Scooby Doo. When he makes that crazy sandwich.
I don't think you can really
In the
smell
van?
sandwiches.
What's that about? The way they make them?
How do they make them?
I don't know, with other random stuff.
make it
Like
sound
he
like-
literally,
You
he
sound like
literally
you
made
knew
a
the
sandwich and he
ingredients.
put like a chocolate syrup on it with like something else. I don't remember what it was.
But yes, smell-o-vision could become an actual thing.
I don't know.
I think it'd be cool. Or what if it had it, but you could like turn it off and on?
I was about to say if it's like an attachment
Like a
or
toggle thing?
something,
Yeah.
I turn it off. But I
You
wouldn't
would-
want that on the controller though. I wouldn't want that like button or whatever it is.
What if it like comes through the microphone? There's already a pre-existing microphone there.
There is. No, I don't want that.
So you wouldn't want the feature at all.
I wouldn't want the feature at all. That's just me.
Mm,
You might.
I might do it.
Playing,
Especially if I can just
playing
do it
Mega
with
Man.
any video games. Like, yo, if I could do it in Dead Space and like really smell
So there'd be no
the metal, yeah, no, it'd be gross. But that'd be so cool.
Lol.
You don't want to smell your waifu girls like on all your movies, all your
No.
games.
No.
Yeah, no, okay. We'll see
No.
how you are. And the last one that I have is probably the biggest one that just got released today. We just saw the trailer. Is the Switch 2, and you literally, as I was trying to exit off the thing, you were nodding your head, and I was like, "What?" And you're like, "This is stupid."
It's dumb.
Why
Sorry,
is
it's just
it
my
dumb?
dog.
Why?
It's literally the OLED.
Yeah, continue on your rant.
My rant. It's literally they increased the screen size. They made the controllers a little bit bigger. They clearly showed that the controller still has the stick drift.
What?
It literally showed stick drift on the trailer, so that's not fixed. And that's it. Also, the kickstand?
Mm-hmm.
The kickstand folds a little bit more back,
Yeah.
so your kid can actually break it more.
Okay. Yeah, you see it there, and just like
Just
elbow drop.
People's elbow. And yeah, also, did you see they showed off Mario Kart 9?
Yeah, they did. That is Mario Kart 9. That is a new Mario Kart because the cars look different.
Yep.
I didn't know if you were gonna catch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you did. But yes, so the few things I wrote down that are obvious changes to the Switch.
Mhm.
You did get a bigger screen.
Yes.
Now let me tell you about the screen. So the Switch they used in the trailer was the V1 Switch.
Right.
It was not even the OLED one
It was
because
the-
when it grew bigger,
Mm-hmm.
there was a thicker black bar on the system on the new one, Switch
Mhm.
2. There was the black bars were significantly bigger. The OLED uses pretty much the entirety of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
This one did not. which makes me think. And what our friend talked about, this was, it is not an OLED. If
Mhm.
rumors are true, it's not an OLED screen.
Right.
So the screen is either a downgrade, but got bigger. So, because that thing, you can get a bigger phone, but that doesn't mean you got a better phone.
Right. Yeah.
So if the screen got bigger, doesn't mean it's better.
It's true.
So
yeah.
it's like, what the heck?
Right.
That's already one thing I'm already looking at. Like,
Mhm.
okay, now it's bigger. Are you giving me more power though?
Right.
So
It's like what are the technical
what are the specs?
Mhm.
Yes, exactly. A better kickstand. So I put better kickstand
Mhm.
because of the OG. Because I'm going off of what they compared it to, which is the V1. The V1 did have that flimsy little plastic one on the
Yeah, I
side.
was gonna say it is
Very
like,
flimsy.
and also wouldn't really
However,
stand right.
the OLED switch, I don't know if you remember the kickstand for the OLED, it is the entirety of the back of the system. And you can fold it further down.
Oh,
Just-
really? Yeah. I
Yes.
didn't know.
I know you don't because you
Yeah.
don't have one. Your
No,
your switch is the OG limited
the
edition, but it's
V2.
still the V1 version switch.
I thought it was a V2.
Or it's the V2, but it still has the same layout of it.
Mhm.
The V2 only has a better battery.
Yeah.
But the kickstand for the OLED is a fully back one that you
Mhm.
can fold out a little bit more.
Okay.
I don't think it goes as low as the new one, but why the hell would you have yours as low as that?
Yeah, at that point you're literally playing, setting it down and playing it looking down.
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
the point of that?
Yeah,
Instead
yeah,
of
yeah.
having it where you need
Maybe
it to
on
be.
an airport when you have it there, but even then I would like it I don't know.
I
don't
I wouldn't want to be playing like this the whole
If
time.
anything, I'm just holding my Switch anyway right here.
Yeah, like right there.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
somewhere, yeah.
I rarely play it
With the kickstand.
kickstand.
Yeah.
Rarely. But I put better because it is better than the V1 Switch.
Mhm.
More ergonomic controllers. What did you think of the controllers? I know you talked about stick drift. You say they showed it. They didn't show stick drift, but they did get bigger,
Did they get bigger?
which is a problem for us. Adults who are actually buying the systems.
Yeah.
The buttons look better. The insides, it's rounder.
It looks like they snap on
Yes,
instead of
they're magnetic now, so it looks like you can plug them in
Mhm.
and
It's
snap
gonna
them on.
suck when they fall on the
My
floor.
issue, yes, that was my thing. So the originals had a track of
Yeah, you had to
you
like
could
slide it
them
on
in,
there,
and obviously
and they lock.
yes,
they
and
click,
they lock in, they click in,
which
and
is the whole
I
switch
know
sound.
there's the possibility of snapping it, but the strength you would actually need to do that is a lot more. I'm worried how much force do I need to pop these out?
Yeah, them being
'Cause-
magnetic, it's like if you have them like this and you accidentally
if I'm playing
it's
in
about to
bed and I
fall,
just
or
go
like
like
you
that.
randomly drop it and you're like, oh, try to pick it up and it goes.
Exactly. So I'm like, how strong are they actually
Mhm.
plugged in, or do they actually plug in? I'm assuming magnetic,
Mhm.
but it could not be. It could also be fully plugged in and does lock in somehow.
Mhm. Like you
You know,
still hear the click. Like
There could be a click. I don't know,
Mhm.
but our friend did say it's going to be easier to connect Joy Cons. In my opinion, I didn't think either way was bad. The sliding doesn't bother me.
Mhm.
I guess some people don't like the button in the back where you have to take off the Joy Cons.
It's not that hard.
It doesn't bother me. But to be fair, he is correct. They just pop in, pop out.
Mhm.
They look cool. Going to all black
Yeah,
with the subtle
the
color.
sleek design is really
Yeah,
good.
the sleek design does look nice. You have the subtle blue and the subtle red. So they did put the color around the joystick.
Mhm.
I hope that's a helper for the joystick. I hope it's not just aesthetic. I hope it's practical.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, to help with stick drift. I hope.
Well, right.
I hope that
Because that's one thing I think we had mentioned. Also, it's like obviously
They
with
gotta
the
fix
with the
it.
leak of it happening, and that's when Nintendo's like, we gotta release it now.
exactly.
But the whole thing was the stick drift issue,
Mhm.
because that's what I think that's what everyone's main
I mean,
concern is.
there were bad controllers, not good
Mhm.
controllers.
Those are pretty
Um,
flimsy if you're just holding it.
Mhm.
But
And then also looking at the part that plugs in
Mhm.
with the Joy-Con, it does look more complicated up there. There's a lot more buttons up there. There's a lot more sync buttons, and did see a lot more complication there,
Mhm.
which is cool. So that means when you hold a bigger controller, you don't longer need the attachment thing
Oh yeah.
to make it a little bit larger. Now the controller's a little bit larger, so hopefully it's better for us to hold, because holding just the Joy-Con like that sideways,
Sucked.
super bad. Another thing I put, it does instead of slide all black, we'll play Switch games
1 and 2.
1 and 2 backwards compatibility.
Mm-hmm.
So now I think, is it better? because if it still takes cartridges,
Mhm.
which makes me think Switch 2 games are going to be cartridges. Did
Well,
that?
they showed it off. It showed like cartridges on both.
No.
Mhm.
It takes cartridges
Mhm.
for Switch 1. But does that mean that the Switch 2 games are going to be cartridges as well?
Yeah, I mean they showed the picture.
I'm just saying. No, but what if it's not? What if there's another slot for another game? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Mm.
are they still using cartridges?
Mm.
The same cartridges? And I'm like, in my mind, those cartridges can't handle a lot.
Yeah.
In terms of game development. So I'm like, are your games going to get better? Or are they going to stay the same? That's what I worry for. Cartridges are not the best way of holding information. Laser discs are the way to go because you can hold a lot on a disc.
But I feel like that's what separates Nintendo, that makes them unique. Essentially,
But it also is what puts them back.
It's true.
So it's like,
But I mean, Donkey Kong 64.
I did put there's 2 type C ports now. You have one on top and one on the bottom. Don't know why you would need one on top, but I guess if you have your own like connecting thing, I guess it makes sense. And the April is the next direct. Oh, that's not my final
Oh.
game.
Yeah, April is their next
Is
direct
the next
for
direct.
to actually talk about it.
Yes. So we'll see. Maybe later. I don't know if that direct will also bring in the exclusive games maybe on it.
Right.
So we'll see there too.
I do like the fact that for the Switch 2, everyone, some of the comments like, cool, I can play my Switch 1 games on the 2.
Yeah. Like, that means you already have a Switch. You don't need to buy a Switch 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless, obviously, Mario Kart 9, if you want it, you have to get the 2. Unless they do, here's a 1 version and a 2 version. Just in case they release, just in case they release it before the 2 comes out.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So there's always that too. So it's like,
what will they need to do to have you buy a Nintendo Switch 2? Because honestly, at this point, I don't see you ever getting it.
If they come out with another Monster Hunter limited edition one.
You think so?
Yeah.
And not touch it again?
And not touch it again. I just have it there as a collection.
Because you'll know that it'll come out of PlayStation.
Yeah, because I honestly cannot think of a Nintendo game that I would
do it for. Like, for me, I need
Mega Man,
more
Crash Bandicoot,
older IPs coming back out. They did a good job here at the end of the Switch where you had Kirby, you had a Legend of Zelda game that was actually Zelda, that was unique, and you had a Samus game, and you brought back the Samus Prime remastered. Like, cool. Those are some of the big hitters that I want. Do that again on Switch 2. Yes, you're going to have Mario Kart. Yes, you're going to have Mario Party. Yes, you're going to have a Mario game. Yes, you're going to have Smash Brothers.
It's like, obviously, it's like, you have your top contenders. It's like, it's not that hard to make more of the same games or remasters of them. I would kill for a Donkey Kong 64 remaster.
That's funny you say that because that trailer just dropped.
For Donkey Kong? No, it didn't.
I'm pretty sure it's Donkey Kong Country.
No, not Country. 64.
I'm pretty sure.
Donkey Kong 64.
I'm pretty sure.
You said Country. That's for the Super Nintendo.
I'm pretty sure.
That's the Super Nintendo. That's Super Nintendo 1, 2, and 3. I don't have
Donkey Kong
64.
Donkey Kong.
Or did it get an S for the Switch 2 or just the Switch in general?
Oh no, it says Donkey Kong Country Return.
They already had a return.
I would like some of the older. I can't remember off the top of my head what other games I would want, but I just need to see it. I'm probably gonna still buy it just because I have my collection going. I have my gaming collection, so I'll need to get it. And good thing that my Switch games still cross over. So I'm still good.
At that point you'd still be able to play it.
But
are you? No, I was gonna say, are you gonna trade in your OLED? But it's like no, because it's like if you're collecting them, there's no point.
Because I didn't do that for anything else, did I? Because I have my Xboxes.
No, you traded in your old Switch for that one.
Yeah, because that's still Switch to Switch.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a better Switch.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the Switch 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have to think about it. I have to see if I want to get rid of it. Because if I can still play my Switch 1, can I still have PS4? No, I probably end up buying just a Switch 2 just to hold on to it.
Yeah.
But that is what it is. Xbox, where you at? But our friend told me something that I was like, I bet you would be so like yes for. He's like, we need another PSP.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah, I mean the Portal is killing it though.
Portal is killing it.
What would the Portal need to do for it to be better for you?
I was gonna say better internet connectivity. Okay. But that's where you're. But that depends where you're at.
Yes, and honestly, our friend did mention that as well. Like, also depends on the internet provider that you have too.
Mhm.
Like that also depends on how good your internet connectivity is.
But I don't know if a lot of people have that issue, but I sometimes do. Trying to connect to it,
Hmm.
it takes a minute, and
Again, that's
sometimes it's
probably
like,
connectivity issues.
mhm,
So
uh,
just cleaning up the connectivity issues.
yeah,
Like if it was seamless,
yeah, because everything else, I'm enjoying it. The way it plays,
the
the way the
remote play.
camera, the remote play, the way the quality looks is really
You know,
good.
our friend has not even delved into the remote play.
Oh really?
He's only done streaming.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
he has not delved into
Because
the
I'm like, I
remote.
would do the streaming on there, but it's like our Wi-Fi be acting whack
Yeah,
sometimes.
sometimes, yeah, for sure.
But
But that is cool. I mean, I am excited for the Switch 2.
mhm,
I'm excited. I know you do not care.
no.
I'm excited, but I need to see. I need to know where this sits. Because
Mhm.
our friend, because last podcast you said that there were rumors that it's the power of the PS5 and the Xbox Series S. I think you're wrong. Our
What? No. I said that it needs to be.
no, you said it is. You
No,
said
I
there.
said that it needs to be up to par with them.
No, you said you heard rumors that it is.
No.
Yeah, I will pull it up. I will pull it up. Anyway, but our friend said that the power of this one is apparently the power of the PS4/PS4 Pro
I was gonna say PS3.
and the Xbox Series S. The
Mm.
Series S I understand because the Series S is around that area.
Mhm.
So it's like okay, so it is better, but it's still not up to par. And I get it because Switch is portable, so you can never get up to par.
Mhm.
But it's like, okay, you just need to be better. Games need to flow better. Yo, make your games better. Pokemon's slacking. Like, come on now. Like you told me clips. You showed me clips of games that like, oh, here's this environment. Here's Pokemon's environment.
Mhm.
Like, what are you doing? Like, I haven't bought a Pokemon game in so long because I'm no longer interested in them. Like,
Yeah, the last one you bought, it wasn't even a new one.
no, it was a
It
remake
was
of an
a
old
remake
one.
of an old one.
Like it that then before that again, the last one I
Arceus.
bought was another remake of an old one. Like I love the old Pokemons because they
Mhm.
were so much fun. The newer ones have no appeal to me. You know,
Yeah.
I buy party games on the Switch. You know, that's my thing. Like but I don't really buy, and I want to buy the other ones. But please make them go on sale because Jesus Christ.
Yeah, as long as it's mostly like first party games, they rarely go on sale.
Yeah.
And if they do, it's mostly around Christmas. And even then, it's like, here's
10%.
$10 off.
Yeah. No, not even. Here's like $5.
Yeah,
Here's
it's like,
$3.
here's a penny.
Yeah. Like
Oh, it's
crazy.
fine. $59.99, $59.98. Deal of the century.
So, am I gonna get it? Yes. Are you gonna get it? No.
No.
Do you want to know about specs in video games? Probably.
Yeah, I'd like to see how the improvements
Like,
are.
what if you heard that Monster Hunter Wilds is coming to the Switch too?
I want to buy it.
I know you wouldn't because
Yeah.
you already have pre-order on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Good
on the
for
on the
you.
better console.
But yeah, and then the last thing I have, it's funny just going off of that. The quick one I have
Mm-hmm.
that will end this podcast is that Doom
Doom.
is playable on a PDF file.
What?
Like a file, like you know how you open PDFs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody put the code in a PDF file to the point where you can actually play Doom in a PDF file.
It always baffles me whenever someone does that.
Yes.
For not just Doom, but like any game where it's like, oh, someone did this for.
But Doom and Tetris seem to be like the ones that always do it.
Was it? I think it was also Doom when someone got it to play on a calculator. Or
Yeah,
something.
calculator. Yeah, you can play Tetris on a calculator. You can play Doom on a calculator.
That's crazy.
Like Doom.
But the OG ones, though, right?
yeah,
Obviously.
yeah. It's not Eternal or 2016. No.
Listen, once they do it on that, then I'll be impressed.
Okay. Crazy man. But
That's
no,
it's a challenge.
Doom,
It's a challenge.
The fact that he was like, he could like pass you like a USB port, and like you pop it in. It's like, oh, it's a PDF file. Open it. Boom, you're playing.
I don't
Doom.
know. I wouldn't take some USB drive from a stranger. So
No, that's something our friend would do though.
It's a whole.
Our friend would pass us a USB, be like, "Hey, open this PDF file," and it's like you open it, and you're playing Doom. Like that's crazy. That's so cool though.
So listen, put Donkey Kong 64 on there, and then I'll play.
What's with you and Donkey Kong?
It's so
64?
good.
When's the last time you played it?
When I
That's
was
what
6.
I thought. Yeah, when you were 6.
I think so. Actually, I don't know if I was
Too
that
young.
old when I was playing DK.
DK. Donkey.
Banger opening.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was. But isn't that cool? Doom being able to be played on like more things being
Than
played.
just the actual whatever the original console
It's
is.
like if it
Yeah.
has any kind of screen or any
Works.
kind of computer, you can probably play Doom or Tetris on it, and I love
It's
that.
like on your phone, on your
On your
watch.
smartwatch, yeah, you can do it. Yeah, I've seen it. It's crazy. It's so cool though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well,
It's really interesting. Oh, wait, like I said, it baffles me that people do that.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Hmm.
But that's it for this podcast, number 11. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you are a true nerd, and thank you for you. If you do want to follow us on our other social medias, there is our link tree in our bio and our description. Please click on that and follow us on all the other social medias. Like, comment, subscribe, and
Share.
share it. Because TikTok is going away, and we're so scared.
Allegedly.
And at this point, we have made the accounts on the other stuff. When they're up and running, we don't know yet.
But when they do, we'll put it on our Instagram.
And our Instagram, the link
like
trees.
Instagram story, at least.
Yeah, well,
If
it'll all be
you're
there.
following us on Instagram, we'll post it on Instagram stories.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Thank you, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Laters.
See ya.